What's up guys, it's Ricky again from Scribbled Gaming, and today I'm bringing you my Monarch deck profile. I attended Dalesbury Regional yesterday and I went X3 over 7 rounds. And obviously not as good as I'd hoped. I was hoping to X2 or top, but there's some consistency issues with the deck, and I've changed a few things around for the deck profiles, taking out some things that I don't need in the deck, like Escalation of the Monarchs is one example. And this is my updated version from yesterday, and let's get into it. So 3 effort, obviously you've got to play 3 of this, it fuels your grave and it's just generically so good in this deck. 3 Erebus, kind of the same reason as FR, it's not quite as good in my opinion, but you still need to play 3. 2 Karaz, I don't play 3 because I never really want to see it in my hand, but it's really nice to summon off the FR in your opponent's turn. The 2 Majesty's Fiends, this won me a lot of games. This won more games than the Monarchs did. I'd definitely recommend main decking Majesty's Fiends. I'll probably even put this up to 3. The 3 red layers, because it's really nice, it's easy tribute fodder, and you can even tribute summon it and then get a search off the return if you're desperate. Triple Idea. Oh, that's not an idea, that's an Eidos. Triple Idea. I was running 2. I didn't like it as much because it could get effect veilered, but I've put up to 3, and I'm glad I did for the regional because it really helps when late game and you need to recycle your banished spells and traps. 2 Eidos. I don't run 3 because it's the same reason as Karaz, really. You don't really want to see it in your start hand. 2 is pretty much all you need for the deck, really. Triple Pantheism. These next few cards are kind of self-explanatory, so I won't go into too much detail. But this is obviously your draw power. The Double Tenacity gets you any spell trap you need from your deck. Triple Stormforth, it's just really good. I use this a lot to bring out Majesty's Fiend as well, which is quite funny. And it gets around stuff like Dark Destroyer, or in the mirror match, it's really good as well. Only 2 copies of the main, I was playing 3. For the region I was expecting a lot of Cosmo and a lot of Monarchs, which obviously don't run the extra deck as much. Unfortunately I played 1 Cosmo, and the other 5 games I played were Pendulum sort of decks, or Burning Abyss. So for the regional, 3 domain would have been really nice, but I think with the current meta how it is, I think you only need 2. Double Return, just because, you know, it's really nice, helps you unbrick hands. 1 Frost Blast, this card's really good, I'm so glad I played this card. Against one of the Cleethorpes players I played against yesterday, he had 4 set cards I believe, and I popped all 4 with this in 1 turn, including 2 Storm and Mirror Forces, so that was really nice. 1 March, because it's something I put in just before the regional, and I'm really glad I did as well. This with Majesty's Fiend is pretty much game, and I did that a couple of times, and my opponent scooped most of the time. 1 Twisters, because it's more back row removal. You don't really mind the discard much. Discard a Prime, a Pantheism, Erebus or Eidos, or even an Idea. It's never really a negative. The 1 Rotor gets me to Idea quicker. 1 for 1, same sort of reason. Again with the discarding, only this time has to be a monster. It's like Eidos and Erebus is okay to discard. And I like this over Rotor, because with Rotor you're going to have to normal summon your Idea. Whereas 1 for 1, if your Idea gets effect veilered, you've still got your normal summon available to you. 1 Upstart just because the deck does brick and you do need to try and play out of it. 1 Raigeki, and the 2 primes instead of 3, because you never need 2 engrave because you can use the effect once per turn anyway. And so I like to have 1 engrave and 1 on field, because late game you really need 1 on field. So moving on to the side deck. Before I go into it, I'd like to mention that I did side quite heavily for the Monarch mirror match, and I didn't play a single Monarch deck, so that kind of sucks. 2 Fog Kings for the mirror match, but I didn't play it, so it never got sided in. 2 Vanty's Fiends, 1 I was borrowing off a friend, so that's the reason it's a proxy right now. Vanty's Fiend was really good as well. Vanty's Fiend and Majesty's Fiend won me most of my games, as opposed to the Monarchs, ironically enough. Dual Maxi, didn't side it in that much, sided it in against Burning Abyss and PK Fire, but again, it wasn't amazing for me. 2 Effect Veiler, This is again kind of for the mirror to like stop ideas and whatever. Yeah, I didn't side it in too much at all. Yeah, Effect Veiler was kind of underwhelmed. Triple system down because I can't play Iron Wall and it's good against Cosmo. And I came up against Cleese and I came up against Dynamist as well, so system down was really useful. Another copy of Twin Twisters on the side, just because, you know, people selling those Masquerade tricks, Iron Walls, anti-spells. One Dark Core for field removal, also it's an out to Fog King, which is nice. And 2 Curse Seal, which is kind of bizarre, but this was for the mirror match. If I hit a Stormforth off this, I'm at a massive advantage for the rest of the game. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the deck profile. Let me know what you change. There's a few things I did change from the regional. Hopefully now it's more consistent. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.